Hi, it's Michelle with RVHeroGypsy, and today I have the great honor to meet Gene. And Gene is, how old are you, Gene?
How old am I? Just 103.
He's only 103 years old,
Yeah.
and he is a World War II veteran, and he has a great story to tell. So I'm going to have Gene just tell a little bit about his experience and share with you the great honor I have today to be here with Gene. So, Gene, you were in what branch?
I was a medic, from what they called a frontline medic, and we were attached to the 34th Infantry. I was drafted here, and we went to Fort Jackson, South Carolina for our basic training, and we were put with the 34th Infantry there, and we stayed with them all the time I was in the service. And wherever they went, we had to go in case somebody got hurt or something like that, and patch them up and let them go. So I enjoyed the medics. I learned a lot on first aid and all that stuff, and so we were in South Carolina when we got the order. Well, we were on maneuvers in North and South Carolina, and we got orders to pack up. We were leaving, and so they took us from there to San Francisco by train. There was 5 train loads or something like that, and we got into San Francisco, and they put us up there for a while. And on December 7th, we were supposed to board ship and go to Manila. And of course the Blitz, we couldn't do it. They just canceled everything, and on the 16th we left for Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
So we got into Pearl Harbor on the 21st, and what a mess. So the infantry they were doing guard duty all the time that we were there, and wherever they went, we went, except there was twice they put me out on assisted, I don't know just what you'd call it, but anyway, they put me with an artillery outfit up in eucalyptus forest as the raid man. And I spent some time there, and then after a while they moved me over to another artillery outfit on the other side of the mountain there. And I was their aid man there for a while. Then eventually I went back to my regular outfit. They were issued a Jeep, and they put me in charge of that, and I drove a Jeep from then on.
You did?
Yeah. Well, I had a government driver's license I got on that second artillery outfit. They were given lessons and stuff, so I could drive anything but a semi, up to a semi, and so that was it. So I did very well, but wherever they went on a hike or anything like that, we always had to go with them. But they were up on the side of the mountain. You could see this bay down there.
Mm.
That's what they were there for. The 2 artillery outfits were aimed so they both could shoot into the bay. And if we wanted to, well, up in eucalyptus forest, of course they had no wells or anything there. So where do you think you took your bath? In the irrigation ditch.
Did you hear that? In the irrigation ditch.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well,
How was that experience for you?
huh?
How was that experience for you?
Well, it was better than nothing.
That's true.
Yeah. And then when I went over to the other one, there was a spring up on the hill, up on the side of the mountain, and they run a pipeline from there down, and they put up a couple of showers. So we were all right there, and then the pipe, water coming through the pipe, with the heat from the sun, it warmed it up good. So we did all right there. But then And then after, I don't know just how long it was, but we went to Australia after we left there and spent a little time. But they put us up up near Rockhampton. There was the desert area, and it was hot, and we were in tents. So we were there for a couple of months, and from there we went. They told us we were going to combat. The infantry was ready, so we went aboard ship and we landed at Hollandia, New Guinea. That was the first taste of combat that we had.
Did you know you were going there?
Back then,
Did you know that you were going there?
well, we knew where we were going
You
when we
did.
left Australia. Yeah, they told us where we were going, and that took us, what was it, 10 days. We went through the middle of the island, and there was 1st Cavalry, I think it was, on the right, another infantry on the left, and we went across the middle. And while going, about halfway across, we got one of those tropical storms, 100-mile-an-hour winds and rain, oh God, how it rained. And we had to live in foxholes, of course, at night, dig it and get in. And during that storm, I know mine was full of water, but you still went in there. Talk about you sleeping in a truck or something all night, and boy, I slept in a hole of water. And it was a good thing you didn't dare stay above ground because they were dropping bombs around you and stuff. And from there, we went back to, well, when we got it all settled down, we were in Hollandia at a rest, sort of a rest area, And another island up the line was called Biak, I think it was. And the outfit up there called for help. They ran into the Japanese Imperial Marines.
Oh boy.
Boy, what fighters.
Yeah.
Wow.
And if we had 8 people killed, there were any dead people, we could make our own graveyard. And so on Biak, we had to make our own graveyard.
Oh boy.
They lost that many men. And so what they did was they bulldozer just dug a trench, we put them in and covered them up. But before you covered them, take one dog tag and put it in the roof of their mouth. Just reading for that, I don't know, but I guess that was the last way everybody would know where to look for it. And then the other one went into headquarters, the other dog tag.
Oh.
We each had 2 dog tags. So then after that, we regrouped again and got replacements, and the infantry got replacements, and they got rested up a little bit. We went to another island. I can't think of the name of that one. But anyway, that wasn't too bad. But when we went into Luzon, that's when MacArthur came ashore, got off his boat and stepped ashore, says, "I have returned," and turned around, went right back out and got this boat and away he went.
Wow.
But that was a big invasion. The Navy was there and blasted everything they could, and I counted 100 ships before when we went into the landing on Luzon, and that included landing craft, Navy ships, bombing shore, and there was an aircraft carrier out someplace else because we had air coverage too. So that was the biggest one right there.
Wow.
Then after they got through with that and got it all straightened out, then we went up to the mainland, and we went ashore just up the line from Bataan and came down the shoreline and took Bataan. Some of the outfit went to Corregidor, but I couldn't go because I had the Jeep, no way of getting it over there. So then after that, we just headed for Manila. And we got up into mountains and headed for Manila, and the Japs were really dug in there. Nobody knew where anything was. So after we'd been there fighting for a while, they brought in a fresh outfit and relieved the infantry. And so they went back to Pandagora, something like that, to pull guard duty at an airport. And that's where I had a chance to come home on rotation, and I took it.
You did? How long were you on rotation? How long did you get leave?
We came back to the States from there.
Oh, from there, okay.
They flew me, well, there was a bunch of us. They flew from there, that airport, down to Hollandia, New Guinea when we went on board ship. And we came from there home on board ship. And of course we had to go down around the Hawaiian Islands because we had no escort. And of course we had to run into a storm. And the sailors claimed the waves were 40 feet. But anyway, we had a lot of, seasickness.
Oh gosh, I can't even imagine that.
Yeah, so we got into San Francisco on the 1st of April after all that trip around, and that was Easter Sunday. And then they put us up there for a day or so, and then we boarded a train for Fort Dix. 5 days later, we were in Fort Dix.
Wow.
And I was the medic in charge of the train. So when we got back to Fort Dix, then we all got to leave after we could go home for a while. Then when I reported back, they sent me to Missouri, Camp Crowder, Missouri, and they wanted me to go to the hospital and work, because I had a surgical technician's rating. And I said, I don't know anything about hospitals. So they gave me a job driving truck for about a month, and then they sent me back to Fort Dix. Then after I'd been back to Fort Dix and I had another leave at home, then when I went back, they sent me to England General Hospital, Atlantic City. And I went down there, reported down there, and the officer in charge said, we don't need you. And in fact, he knew what I'd been through and all that, so I don't know, whether it was a month or 2 months, something like that. Then they sent me back to Fort Dix and I got discharged.
Dad, tell her some of the stories about driving to the front. Tell her the story about driving to the front and getting the front line and getting, yeah.
Well, right there in Hollandia, New Guinea, my first experience, we had secured the island, and I was sent on an errand someplace, and excuse me, I gotta have to blow my nose. Yeah.
Here you go.
Nice. I just threw my old one in there.
That's good. Here's some water if you want it too.
I'm gonna take a water break too.
Yeah, I was going on an errand for somebody, one of the doctors, I guess, and it was supposed to have been all secured, and I heard a rifle go off, and felt a breeze and something go over my head.
Yikes.
And so the infantry fellows were around there, and they found him. He was up in a palm tree, the Jap was. So I was lucky there. So another day, right there at the Hollandia, we were all standing around a pickup truck and leaning against the tailgate like that, and we heard a rifle go off and something hit the tailgate right between me and the guy next to me. Boy, 8 of us went underneath that truck so fast, it took us a lot longer to get back out. And so that was about the end of it there. But
Tell her about the other one where you're driving at the front line.
where what?
The one where you're driving with your lights out?
Yeah, we were up on, I think it was Luzon. We got a call one night, and my job was to pick up a patient and bring him back to the doctor's because I had the Jeep. So it was dark, I don't know, it was 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Never been over the road before at all. So somebody had to see the doctor, so it was my job to go get him. And so the only way I could tell the road was with the treetops. You know, at night you could see down the road like that. So I got up, kept going. Finally somebody said, "Stop, don't go any further. Go another 20 feet, you'll be in enemy territory."
Oh, boy.
Well, I said, I came up to get the patient. Well, he was able to walk, so they walked him back to see the doctor. And he said, "Be careful turning around, there's bombs in the road." So what do? You turn around, that's all. Hope for the best. And I made it again.
Yes, you did. Well, listen, friends out there are so many heroes in this world, and I am so grateful and so honored to meet Gene
Don't be
today.
natural.
And it's so important that we sit with our veterans and share their stories and let them know that we are so grateful, and I am so grateful and thankful for your services to our country.
Well, I was there, so I just did what they asked.
Yeah. How many years did you serve?
Well, I got drafted in February of 41, and I got out in August of 45. About 4.5 years.
And he remembers so much. I can't even remember the day before.
I can remember that easy, and I can remember what I did yesterday.
That's what I was just saying. And so listen, everybody, I just want you to pay attention to our veterans, those that have especially fought and served our country and fought for us, and just show them some love and let them know how much we care. It's so, so important. And remember, live your dreams and thank a hero today. Thank you so much, Gene. We're not in the Hero Mobile today. I came into Gene's actual home, invited by my dear friend Don. And so I just want to thank you all for watching. And again, please thank a hero today. God bless.
But when I went down to England,